Okay. Yay, good boy. Get it. Good. Okay, yay, super. Excellent. Yes, good. Oops, it's it. Yes. Okay, yay.
What's going on around him? Super. Excellent. Well done. Well done. So he's listening. Just a new place, new sounds going on. Got a pocket full of cookies. His breakfast is in there. I've got other treats in there. So here comes a person. Let's see how far they go. Stop at that car. Hi. I'm going to turn this off. We're going to go for a little walk. Okay. Yeah. Excellent. Super. There you go. Good. Super. Can you turn it on? Yes. Excellent. Good boy. Super. Okay. Good job. Oh, good boy. Good boy. Super. Okay. Excellent. Well done. Well done. Okay. Super. This is Eli's very first time working on a target plate. So this is my target plate right here. Eli's never done a target plate before, so he doesn't recognize what it means, what it means for me to send him to go get it. Forward, go. Direct him right to the target plate and then put some cookies on it. Now once he's there, now I'm gonna use his name game to call him backwards. Eli! Super! Go. Go. Yes, right there. Super. Excellent. So I'm gonna use his name to call him back. Eli! Let's go. Go. Yes, super. Super. Eli! Super. Go. Super. Good. I'm gonna call him back. Eli! Super. Good boy. Excellent. Spin him around. Go. Yes, good boy. Super. Super. I'm gonna leave him. Eli! Yeah. Super job. Super job. One more time. Good. Go. Yeah, super. Super. Excellent. Leave him. Eli! Yes. Super job. His leash. I'm gonna put some cookies down. Now he has worked on stay, so yeah, those are for you. Those are for you. I'm gonna pick up the ones I dropped. I'm gonna loosen up his leash, not letting him go that direction, but calling him back this direction. Eli, yes, super. I'm gonna turn him around. Go. Yes, beautiful. Super job. Excellent. Eli, excellent. Back into my hand. I'm gonna take his leash again. Super. I'm gonna lead him up to him. I'm gonna hold him back. Oh, those are for you. Got one cookie I'm gonna grab a couple more. One cookie to do his name with. Eli, yes. Super. I'm gonna spin him around. Go. Yes, excellent. Good job. Super. Oh, look, those are for you. Those are for you. Almost, almost ready. Eli, Eli, yes, super. Good boy, turn him around. Go. Yes, super. Good boy. Good boy, super. Excellent. And a name call. Eli, super boy. Yay, good boy. Super boy. Super boy. How about some impulse control? Ready? Yes, good boy. Yes, super. Yes, good. Okay, yes, good boy. Well done. Excellent. Back over here. There you go. Excellent, good. Oh. Good boy, good boy. So I'm only resetting him in this position so that you guys can see him. I don't care too much that he moves out of place. I just care that he doesn't come up to my hand unless I give him permission. Okay, yay, good boy. Working our release word. Okay, oh, that was right on the edge. Hold on, I should have, I'm gonna give him a cookie just for staying with me. Okay, yay, good boy, super, super. Let's go the other side. Yes, I'm gonna reward him for holding. Okay, yay, good. His heel position. Gonna work some impulse control. Can he stay in that position? So every time I move my hand out, don't want him reorienting that butt if possible. So I need to get some rewards in there quickly. So I've got 4 or 5 cookies in this left hand. This one's holding him in position. My left hand is holding him in position. I'm gonna reload from my right hand very quickly. Whoop. And I didn't work through that fast enough, so he gave up. All right, so I'm gonna give him one there. I'm gonna reload. So watch how he moves as soon as my hand comes out of the picture. He's moving just ever so slightly with his front and back, with his back feet right now. There, he held better. Moved out. So I'm trying to get a reward in there quickly before he moves. Okay, good boy, super. And teaching him through time, so standing is harder than sitting. If I put him into a sit, he'd be able to hold that longer. So you can start there to help them. He just adjusted his back feet, he adjusted his front foot. Good. There you go, good. So it's learning how to reload without scooching out of position. And part of that is also impulse training. So I'm gonna put him into a sit, and now I'm gonna work him not being allowed to come and get this cookie without me. I'm gonna work on him not coming to get this cookie early. So once I get to a certain once I get to a certain height, he's gonna wanna jump up to grab it early. So if he does that, you can see him stretching up there. If he does that, I start to pull away. Don't come to me, I'll come to you. Yes, good. Yes, good. Now I'm gonna give him permission to come up and get it. Okay, yay, good boy, super. So only with permission is he allowed to come up and jump up to grab it. And I won't do those jump up ones very often if he's struggling. So the more he jumps up, the less I do of those. So I've got a cookie in this hand. He comes down. My hand goes down. Yes, super. I don't go too slow and I don't go to a point where I know he's going to break. So if I hold it there past a certain amount of section, he's going to give up and he's going to try something. Yes, super. I just dropped one. Okay, yay, super job. Super job. Find that cookie. Excellent. So can he hold position? Let me get him on the inside here. Can he hold position while I reload? And when I feed him, make sure that my palm is towards his nose. So he's in a stand stay right now, which he's not in a stay, he's just in a stand, which is harder. He put himself into a sit, which is harder. Okay, yay, super. Which is harder, a stand is harder than a sit, isn't it? So I'm gonna put him back. Yes, there you go. So he comes in between. So what I'm looking for is that while I'm reloading, can he hold his position? Can he control his impulses while I reload? So this right here is attention. This right here is reward. So as long as I have him in my hand, physically in my hand, I'm not getting attention. I'm either managing or I'm reloading. So here's management. I call this mugging your hand. So I've got some cookies. I'm going to put them under my thumb. I'm going to turn my palm right into his nose and allow him to lick it, bite it, grab it, little pieces of it as I'm moving. So I put him in my hand and he's licking. It's also called luring. So I'm allowing him to mug my hand as I move around. This is management. This is not training. This is managing his location, managing his behavior as I'm moving. Good. I gave him the last one. Now this is attention. He's still looking at me. He's still paying attention to me. That is what I want to reward more of. So the other is management. Okay. The other is management. Attention is rewardable behavior. Hello. Super. So I'm going to do the same thing on this side. So this is mugging. He's in my hand. He's either getting tiny little bits of the cookie or one at a time, but he is in my palm. This is also called a recovery spin. So the spinning that I'm doing is called a recovery spin, and I can bring him in front of me. So wherever my hand goes, or I can drop him back. This is the position I like for most things. I can also drop him back. He stopped moving with me. Yes, there you go. He's like, what are you doing? I don't normally travel this far behind you. Good boy. Good. So I'm going to bring him back forward again. Good. So where your hand goes, they generally will navigate to if you're rewarding them every once in a while. So now he's in attention and I'm trying to reward him for not moving his feet, going for longer and longer spurts as we go. You can see he naturally wants to reorient my front because it's where we do a whole lot of training. So teaching them how to orient here is incredibly difficult. And they have to learn that through time, that staying in that position is either more rewardable or just as rewardable as reorienting. You can see he's trying to stay in position, but he's kind of reorienting back front, right? And he's stepping out of position. There you go. Oh, beautiful. Excellent. So that looking up at me, that's attention. Yes. And can I keep that attention when I take just a couple of steps? Yes, I do. I reward. Just a couple of steps. Yes. Super. You look down at my hand. So see how he reorients to the front? It's very, very natural. Good. Super. So learning how to stay in this position. The stand stay for him is the hardest. Yeah, sit stays are easier. Beautiful. Notice how I straighten his head out every time I want to reward him. Because if I continue to reward him here, one, it's difficult. It's difficult for him. He's stretching that whole body. But he'll start to reorient to get that cookie. Okay, yay, super. So we're doing some impulse control stuff. So we're not working on, we're gonna work on, yes, good. Yes, good boy. So the one that he can reach, he can have. This one he cannot have. Nope, nope. Good. Super. Hold on, I gotta reload. Uh-oh, I'm out of cookies. Okay, yay, super. I need you guys to see this. So that one there, so there's a cookie right there. I cage it up. So I put a cage over it. He's not allowed to have that one. And as I move it, I'll re-cage it to tell him this one is not yours. And as he gets better, then I don't have to cage it quite as much. But the goal is that it stays out there without a cage as long as, oh, I just gave it to him. As long as I tell him, yes, there you go. So I cage it up. Yeah, that one's not for you. And he's learned this. So as he's getting better, I don't have to cage it quite as long, but I want to be prepared to go in and grab that one. Oops, I just dropped one. If he starts to go for it. Good. So I can put it closer. It's still in a cage. Good. Excellent. Still in the cage. Nope, it's still good. So as soon as he pulls back, but I'm all, yeah, he keeps going in for it every time my hand goes in. Good. Super. I'm going to move it in. Yeah, there you go. Oh, it's still in the cage. Still in the cage. Excellent. Okay, yay, good boy. Super job. Super. Excellent. All right, so I'm going to put it out there. Good. So eventually I don't even need the cage, but the cage tells him, okay, these two you can't have. That one you can. Super. Okay, get it. Yeah, good boy. Super. All right, I have two more. Jinx, you know. Oh, I got all these little scrappy ones. Jinx. Yes. Okay, yay! Good. I'm learning to lay on his side and possibly a rollover. We'll see where he goes with it. So it starts, oops, I just dropped one, bud. Where did I drop it? There it is. All right, so we start in a down, and I'm gonna reward him for that. So the position that he just took here, it's called a Sphinx position. And when they're in a Sphinx position, that means his hips are right over his feet. And when he's in that Sphinx position, it's very difficult to get onto your side from that position. And so I need to take him to one side or the other. So I'm going to take him and put him on this hip to begin with. By taking his nose, I'm going to roll his nose under his, underneath to his elbow. So you see how he just plopped both feet out? So now he's in a more settled or relaxed position. The Sphinx position is a position where they can get up and go. So they use it, we want it for a fast, that you'll see it quite a bit at the start line, at an agility start line, because the dogs naturally know that going into that Sphinx position offers a quick way to pop back up, just like he did, whereas going into more of a relaxed position where one hip is rolled over, so now both feet are kicked out, so his other foot is right there. That's more of a relaxed, settle position, and that position is easier to get a side rollover and a laying on their side and a rollover. So we take his nose and we just bend it back towards his elbow, and that brings him onto his side. Oh, what a good boy. And he just did a natural rollover because of the position that I had his nose in. His body just naturally, the weight of it naturally starts to take them over. And he's little and he's young, so that's easier for him than a big dog. So I start him here, I roll that nose backwards towards his elbow. That drops him onto his side. And I actually want to work on him on his side as opposed to in a rollover. So I'm going to take his nose, go the other direction, watch that foot disappear. There it goes. And now I drop his head down. So that's the position that I want him to learn to take, is that side on. Oh, you can barely see it. So he's all the way on his side. Now he's not relaxed at all. His back leg is quivering. His front legs are holding on to my hand. But that's the beginning of it. So let me do that again. Come over here so we can see you a little better. There you go. All right, so he's in a Sphinx position. I'm going to roll him over onto his side. Now, at this point, I could easily get a paw wave or a high five because he's using so much of his paw power. And I'm holding off on teaching that because once you teach it, they start to opt for it because it's just so useful. So here he is on his side. Now, again, he's not relaxed. I'll flip him over the other direction here in a second, but he's not relaxed. There he's relaxed. There he's relaxed, right there. But when his back legs are like stiff and his front legs are grabbing, he's not in a relaxed state. So let me do that again for you. Let's see if I can do it the other direction. Okay, yes, good boy. Super job. All right, so he's clawing with his front. Don't want that, so I'm gonna ignore it. I roll his nose to his elbow. There he goes. And I'm gonna drop his nose down. He's flipped back up. Oop, he's getting too far from me, so I'm gonna reset him. So start right just by rewarding that. So rewarding that relaxed. So this end is relaxed, this end is not. Good boy. Yes, that's better. That's better. I'm going to drop his head down just by putting cookies. Whoop. Yes. See how his whole body's coming up and grabbing? That's not a relaxed state. So that's a very active state. I want him in more of a relaxed state. Let's see if we can, there we go. That's better. He's naturally going into that rollover. I'm just going to drop his head down. There we go. Reload my cookies. He's still not in a relaxed state. He's grabbing with his legs. I'm going to try and prevent him from doing that. There you go. Okay. Good. Good job. That's hard. Can you see him chattering with his, he gets so aroused. He chomps his bottom lip. It's just high state of arousal. So he's definitely not in a relaxed state. So I'm going to take him the other direction, mainly because I'm physically better at this direction. There we go. Good. So physically, I have better control of my right hand than I do my left hand. Good. So his back legs are starting to relax. His front legs still very much grabbing. And his back legs starting to come up. Let me move the camera in the other direction. Good boy, you did good. Carpet. I'm just going to bring him a little closer to me. There we go. I'm going to take his nose to his elbow. There he goes. All right, good. So you can see how his paw here is still grabbing. So I'm just going to gently try and remove that paw from my hand, if I can. But the more I make him stretch, the harder it is as well. And so right now I'm not going for duration. I'm just going for him holding while I'm giving him cookies every once in a while. So he's either chewing on them or relax. Good. Now he's starting to relax a little. So he's grabbing my hand a little less. He's stopped grabbing it with the bottom paw, which is better. And he jumps back up. Good boy. Yeah. Take him onto his, yes. There you go. So see how his head lifts up? There he goes a little bit. There's a little bit. Yes, there's a little bit of reaction. Good. Excellent. See if he holds. Yes, now we're starting to get a little more relaxation. He's definitely relaxed better on the hind end. See how like his legs are like stretched out? That's what we want. Good. And he's relaxing on the front end as well, grabbing less and less. Oh, super. So now we just go for duration on this. Excellent. And he pops up. Yeah, that was so good. I'm so proud. Yeah, can we do it again? And so I can start to name this as he gets better at it. We can start to name it, you know, relax or side or whatever. So he's in the Sphinx position. He's gonna roll. Yes. Oh, he naturally did that when I curled my hand around. Oh, beautiful. Holy smokeroonies, was that ever nice. He pops up. Let's see if he offers it. he might just offer. He stayed relaxed in the back end. Can you see that? So both paws are on this settled side. Let's just see if he drops his head over. He may or may not, and if he doesn't, then I'll go in and help him. So he gets up instead. So I'm just going to put him down, see if he naturally starts. Yep, quickly. Yes, super, super. There you go. So now we can go for duration. I could also, at this point, start to add in a gentle hand touch. So start to work him on just having, without reacting to this hand, don't react to this hand, just pay attention to this one, stay in a relaxed state. Excellent. Okay, beautiful. That was so good. I'm so proud of you. That was so good. Yeah, so good, little video. I'm not sure how much of this we got on my left hand, but I just did a whole little session that I didn't realize wasn't recording. All right, so I'm going to get him into a position. So he's still very tight on my left hand. My left hand is definitely harder for me physically. I'm going to take him over. Yes, there we go. Still very tight in his hind end. He's not on his side, so I'm going to do that again. He's getting a little out of position for me. Making it harder. I just dropped a cookie right near his ear. He might find that, but see how he's grabbing with that upper paw? So I'm just going to keep taking it out, seeing if he relaxes. Not too far. All right, so to help him, I'm going to go back to the other side because that side was definitely easier for both of us. There it is. Excellent, just to remind him what we're doing. Okay, go ahead. Now I'm going to try and get him on that harder side again. Just bring him around. There you go. I want him fairly close so it's easier for me. There you go. There you go. Good. Excellent. Trying to get my hand out of there off of his paw. Yes, there we go. There we go. Oh, switch hands again. He loses it. Better. There we go. Wow. Super. Okay. Yay! Good ball. One more time. Super. Excellent. Yes. So every time I come in for a cookie, he's grabbing with his paw, and I'm trying to stop that by pulling out as soon as I can. But getting back in there when he's nice and relaxed. Okay, yay! Huge breakthrough! What happened there? What happened there? Oh, good boy.
Good boy. Good boy.
Are those for you? This way. Good. Yes. Go. Yes. Beautiful. Good boy. Super job. Super job. Good job. Excellent. Did you see him? Go. Excellent. Good boy. Good boy. Super. Yeah, you want to? There you go. Good boy. Right, this one. Over here. Yes. Good boy. What's that? Let's go this way. Boy. Yes. Good boy. Go. Excellent. Good job. Super. 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 So clever. Are you ready? Good boy. Oh, come close. Come here. Yes. Good boy. Super. Super. Good boy. Good boy. Excellent. This way. This way. Whoop, 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 whoop. I got it. Right, this way. Yes. Good. Nope, no. Oh. You got it. You got it. Right, over here. Good. There you go. Yes. There it is. Right here. Yes. Good. Excellent. There it is. Good. Excellent. Good. This way. Excellent. Good boy. Good boy. Go. Yay! Good boy. Super job. Super. All right, one more, bud. One more on that hand. One more on that hand. All right, this one. Good. Excellent. Good job. Good job. Oh, just one. Yeah. Do you see it? Do you see it? Yes. Good boy. Good boy. Right, this way. This way. Nope. Nope. This way. This way. Yes. Good boy. Super. Super. Go. Yay! Good boy. Super job. Super. Super. All right, let's try that one more time. One more time. This side. Good. Good. Excellent. There it is. There it is. Let's go this way. Let's go this way. Nope. This way. Yes! Good boy. Super. Go. Excellent. Good boy. Good boy. Super job. Good boy. Excellent. Well done. Oh,